What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at settings. You guys already know I already changed my settings a couple of times. We got to look at a bunch of stuff here just to kind of get an idea of what we want to run when playing with a controller. So I am playing with a controller, obviously. We're going to have it set to there. And then my button layout, I have it set to custom. All I did was switch my jump stand mantle to my knife button. So my X is switched with this one right here. Pretty much that's about it. If you guys prefer this tactical, you guys could definitely switch to this one instead. I just prefer this one. It's just nicer for me. It is what it is. Default layout preset, obviously we're just gonna leave it on default. No need to change that. Now my sensitivity I have changed. I find the sensitivity in this game is a little different, a little weird. I found like a little low is too low and then a little too high is too high. So I'm kind of playing at 7 right now, but I recommend you guys just go find something that works right for you. The Omni movement is so fast. The movement in this game is crazy. So you're going to have to figure this one out for yourselves. I can't tell you guys which one is going to be good for you guys. And then this we have off, off, off. And then this one right here we have set to on. If you can't turn it on, if it's locked, just go into this, put it to default, and then you'll be able to go back and switch it up like that. So definitely go ahead and do that. Controller vibration, I play off. I could leave it on, doesn't matter. I don't have the rumbles in my controller. It won't vibrate anyways, so we choose whatever. Just I personally like it off. I don't like it on at all. And then trigger effect, we have off. Dead zone inputs, I kind of like this one a lot. So my left stick minimum is going to be at 5, and this is so you could get, well, if you could put it to 0, put it to 0 if you don't have any stick drift. I do have some stick drift, so I can't do that. And then my max is at 25, so this is really like, I just want to be able to move as fast as I possibly can. If you guys don't like this, what I recommend is going up to like maybe like a 60 to 80, somewhere around there, and you might be good. Maybe a 70. I like 25. It feels right for me, and I brought it down a lot. I used to play on like 40, and then at one point I was playing on 60. I just brought it down a lot, and it works out nice. Right stick, if you could bring this again to 0, go ahead and do so. But if you have stick drift like I do, I notice at 3 my stick drift doesn't really kick in anymore. So I'm gonna leave it at 3, and then the maximum up at 99 or 100. I think they make the same. They don't make a difference. I think 99 might even be better. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna leave it up at 100. And then the trigger, you don't want these to be up at 13. I think that's the default in this game. You don't want it there, because then you're gonna have to push the triggers a little deeper just to get them to activate. You want these to activate right away, so you could set it to 1 or 0. Again, I don't think there's much of a difference when it comes to that. Now we're gonna move over to the next page, which is the aiming page, and there's one thing I really want to talk about here. And well, first off, let's go to sensitivity multiplier. Let me show you guys this. I just lowered this right here. So the vehicles, the tablet, and then the ADS sensitivity, I just kind of lowered these. I might bring this one up again because the Omni movement is so fast. I used to play on like 80. Now I'm playing on 90. I might bring it to like 0.95 again. It's so fast, the movement in this game. It's hard to keep up with some people, so I might leave it there. And then the ADS sensitivity multiplier while in focus. This is if you're like hard scoping, if with a sniper and stuff, or any other type of attachment that lets you focus with ARs and SMGs and stuff. You want to lower this or put it up. Personally, I think 90, 95 is good. I'm just gonna leave it at 90. Aiming advanced settings, you're gonna want to play on dynamic, all right? A lot of people play linear. A lot of people swear by linear. Guys, dynamic is broken right now. It's completely broken. You want to play on dynamic. It gives you the best aim assist. The aim assist, it pretty much does the work for you. Now, I'm not gonna say it does all the work for you. It's not aimbot, but it's really nice to have. And then I put mine down to 0.80. You can leave it at 0.90, you can leave it at 1.0. I just find like 0.80 for me works good. But all these type of things, all these settings right here are stuff that you guys are going to kind of have to play with yourself to figure out which one works the best. I like 0.80, definitely put it on if you want. And then custom sensitivity per zoom, I have it off. When I do turn it on, I leave this one at 0.95 for my low zoom. That's about it right there. Now for movement, I'm going to recommend tactical sprint assist. All right, for some reason it just feels nice. It feels good. Everything, it just activates nicely. I used to play off. It just feels better on, or not on, sorry. It feels better when tactical sprint assist is on, and then leave everything else off. It doesn't matter. I like corner slice. A lot of people don't like it, so you might want to turn that off. I personally like it. It's not worth it all the time because sometimes it will get you killed and stuff, which is why a lot of people like it off. I just like looking around the corner, just slicing, just peeking it a little like that. So that's why I'm doing that right there. And then this one right here, the slide dive behavior, people have it on tap to slide or tap to dive or whatever. Put it on hybrid, all right? A lot of the pro players are playing on hybrid. I didn't believe it at first. It does take some time to get used to, like a few hours, maybe a day even. It does take time to get used to. I switched up, and wow, dude, this thing feels good, all right? It feels really good to play on hybrid once you get used to it. If you first switch to it, it's going to feel awkward, just like turning off your controller vibration. It doesn't feel that good first, but yo, trust me, turn it on, all right? Auto door peek, no point in having that on. Automatic airborne mantle, no point in having that on. Sprint restore, obviously, yeah, we're going to turn that on. Slide, maintain sprint, yes, this is going to give you guys the fastest movement and stuff, so you want that for sure. Parachute, automatic behavior, free fall, always or off, it doesn't really matter. So these settings down here, again, don't really matter too much. It's mostly for Warzone and whatnot. Combat right here, again, this is one you guys could just go ahead, copy what I have, all right? There's no need to change any of this. It's all good, actually, except for, yeah, C4 detonation, you want 1 by 1, and armor apply all, obviously. So yeah, I like that. That's it right there. Now we're gonna go into the graphic settings, all right? A lot of people don't talk about this much, but we're gonna say, I don't know where it is on console, but you do have brightness settings somewhere on console, and you're gonna want to set it to where it's actually not visible, barely visible, and easily visible. Mine's at 58 or 55, somewhere like this. Somewhere that looks like this is gonna work out nicely for you guys. And the reason I recommend this is, yo, dude, people are playing at 100 and their game looks washed out, the game looks awful, and there's like a light enemy, a light skinned enemy, or a light, he's wearing white skin or whatever, I don't know, a shirt or something is completely white, he's gonna blend in to your blur, to your brightness. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good at all. So definitely fix that there, right there. And then pretty much everything else down here, custom frame rate limit. This is on PC, so I have mine set to unlimited. Now in quality, I put my render resolution up to 110. You guys do not have to. If you put it lower, you'll get more FPS. So if you want it at 100, you'll get more FPS. I like mine at 110, and then I leave my texture resolution at normal. I could put it to high. I could put everything to ultra and still play pretty well. But because I'm recording at the same time, I just lower a lot of things just to be on the safe side, so my recording doesn't mess up. If I notice that sometimes if I put everything to the highest, everything to ultra, which right here I do have a lot of stuff on high, and then I put my texture resolution on high as well, I find that sometimes my recording messes up. So I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that. I just leave it at there. Field of view 115. No point in going higher. No point in going lower either. You might want to bring yourself up to 115. If you're playing at 100, go up by 5. Play a few games here, see how you feel, go up another 5. Play a few games, see how you feel, and then go up again. I like 115. I feel like it's one of the nicest. ADS field of view, you're going to play on affected, not independent. Affected is really good. Weapon field of view default, and then this all here you're going to turn off, all right? World motion blur off. Weapon motion blur off. First person camera movement, the least. You can't go lower than this. I wish you could. And then this one again, the least for the third person camera movement. All of this, inverted flashbang, you can turn it on if you want your flashbangs to be black instead of white, but I'm gonna leave it off for the most part. So that's about it right there. Now there's a few more. In interface, you're gonna want to go ahead and definitely change up a few things in here. All right, so one thing that I recommend in here is to actually go over to readability, go to color customization, and then from here, you're going to put color filter 2, all right? This is like one of the brighter ones. This one's just very yellow. This one is not that bright. This one's brighter, okay? This one, colors pop more. Color filter 2 is the best. You'll see enemies a lot easier and stuff. And then this, you'll just leave it at both for, I guess, menu and or interface menu, whatever, and world. And then the world color intensity, 100. Interface color intensity, 100 as well, all right? You're going to leave that right there. And then you could change this if you want enemies to be like pink instead of red, because there's a lot of red on these maps. You might not see them that easily. You could change it to pink and stuff. It is what it is. I'm just going to leave it all as is right there. Then you could change your HUD as well, or at least the color for it and everything. So there's that, and you could change your HUD, but I forget where it is. We're gonna look for it. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna look for it. It's somewhere. It's, yeah, here you go. HUD presets. You guys can change your HUD right here if you really want to. Now, one thing I'm gonna say here is go to your crosshairs, and in crosshairs you're gonna turn it on. Obviously, you're gonna put it to the largest. You're gonna have your crosshair spread on, crosshair opacity up at 100, and you can change it to either yellow. I would recommend a yellow like this, or a fuchsia. If you guys want to put it all the way to fuchsia, I'm not gonna do that right now, it's gonna take a long time. And then put your saturation all the way up and your brightness all the way up as well, and then you're gonna hit apply custom color, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna look all right. Now, one last thing is to go to account and network right here and turn this off, all right? Turn this off 100% of the time. If it's on, sometimes your processor or your graphics card can't actually render what's happening quick enough, and you micro stutter, okay? If there's a body part flying around in the air or something, you're gonna micro stutter, so you don't want that. It can help you lose gunfights and whatnot. Don't have it on. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. But that's gonna be it for the settings. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel with those notifications turned on. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.